So one way we worship is by expressing God's worth, His supreme worth, through our words. So we worship by expressing God's worth through our words. Van, please read Ephesians 5, verses 18 and 19.
And don't get drunk with wine, which leads to reckless living, but be filled by the Spirit, speaking to one another in psalms, hymns, and spiritual songs, singing and making music with your heart to the Lord.
So when we value something above all, or someone above all, we can't help but express it in our words, and we can't help but act on that truth with our actions. So Van, I ask you, prior to becoming a Christian, let's stick with that theme, prior to becoming a Christian, how did your value system translate into your words?
Well, I joyfully and consistently talked about my value system. Even if I wasn't thinking in that way, that's what I was doing. And in regards to partying, me and my friends, but I'll talk about myself, for example, I would talk all week about what I was going to do on the weekends. And then during the weekends, we talked about what we were doing. And then after the weekend, we talked about what we did. And that sounds like the life of a foolish person.
Right.
And it was foolish living. But today, in regards to music, for example, my vocabulary is shaped in a way that honors God in song and prayer.
Absolutely. So we talk to God and tell Him that He's supremely invaluable. But when we talk to our spouses, when we talk to our friends, when we talk to kids, when people ask us for the hope that's within us, we spontaneously share all the things that we love about our triune God, Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. And on the one hand, it's a command. Of course, we're called to represent God with our words. But I believe that as we grow, as we mature, it's something that's spontaneous, that just naturally flows from the truth that we value God above all.